All over the internet, you'll see the comments of many people saying in one form or another that Committee Chairman Elijah Cummings has the IQ of a bag of gravel. And that's who is presiding over this committee hearing. See if you come away with the same opinion. Representative Jesus Garcia and the former acting ICE director Thomas Homan got into a testy exchange during this House hearing on immigration. In it, Garcia, the Democrat for the highly regulated state of Illinois, asked the ex-ICE chief if he didn't care about migrant children under his watch, quote, because the children don't look like the children that you're around, pushing that tired old Democrat narrative, you're a white male, so you must be racist. Listen to how he just rattles off these questions.
Mr. Homan, do you understand that the consequences of separation of many children will be lifelong trauma and carried across generations? Have we not learned from the internment of Japanese Americans? Mr. Homan, I'm a father. Do you have children? How can you possibly allow this to happen under your watch? Do you not care? Is it because these children don't look like children that are around you? I don't get it. Have you ever held a deceased child in your arms?
Now, before we get to Homan's response, do you think for 1 second that any political parasite cares about migrant children, or any children for that matter, let alone a Democrat parasite? And as for pulling the race card and implying that Homan is racist, and believe me, I'm not on the side of any government agent, but this needs to be said. As for implying Homan is racist, in this case, it was Garcia who made the decision himself to join the Democrat Party, which is still the party of the KKK. Garcia also still pushes for the funding of organizations like Planned Parenthood, brought into being by Margaret Sanger, who said in a letter to Dr. Clarence Gamble on December 10th, 1939, quote, "We do not want word to go out that we want to exterminate the Negro population." Way to take sides there, Garcia. Incidentally, Senor Garcia, did you know what Margaret Sanger's view on immigration was? In a Plan for Peace birth control review dated April 1932 on pages 107 and 108, Sanger said she believed that the United States should, quote, keep the doors of immigration closed to the entrance of certain aliens whose condition is known to be detrimental to the stamina of the race, such as feeble-minded, idiots, morons, insane, syphilitic, epileptic, criminal, professional prostitutes, and others in this class barred by the immigration laws of 1924. Racist Sanger, whose organization you support, Senor Garcia, was for closed borders. Now to Homan's response, and take note of the size of these guns filling out that suit. This guy could come over that desk and snap Garcia like a deep-fried tamale.
First of all, your comments are disgusting. I've served my
I
country.
find your
I've served
comments
my
disgusting
country. I've
as
served my
well,
country
sir.
for 34 years.
I find your
this
comments
is out of
disgusting
control.
as well.
I've served my country for 34 years, and yes, I held a 5-year-old boy in my arms. In back of that tractor trailer, I knelt down beside him and said a prayer for him because I knew what his last 30 minutes of his life were like, and I had a 5-year-old son at the time. What I've been trying to do in my 34 years serving my nation is to save lives. So for you to sit there and insult my integrity and my love for my country and for children, that's why this whole thing needs to be fixed. And you're the member of Congress.
We agree on that.
Fix it.
We agree on that, but I disagree. But I also disagree with your characterization of immigrants as prone to criminality.
People for 3 decades on this.
Gentlemen's time has expired. It's my time now.
What a dog and pony shit show. Now we get to hear from Mr. Cummings after Jim Jordan attempts to interject a little bit of reason into the situation.
Chairman,
It's my time.
the gentleman ripped off about 7 different questions designed to go at the character of Mr. Homan, and Mr. Homan should be given a chance to respond. It was ridiculous, the way he just rattled them all off and wouldn't let him respond to them.
Let me say this. I understand that, but first of all, I'm going to have civility in my hearings. All right? I have the floor.
I have the floor.
Now, I've seen this several times with Cummings. He tries to overexert his authority, almost like he's taking on a parental role and talking to little children.
I understand, and I agree with you.
I'm going to have civility. That's why I was banging.
And that's why I was banging. Did you hear me banging? Did you see me banging over here? Remember, I bang, you stop talking. Let's practice. Bang, now you stop talking. Bang, now I get to talk. This is my magic hammer. When I bang, you're supposed to treat me like I'm Thor, the god of this committee.
That's why I was banging. So that we could hear each person speak. I have been very courteous and very kind. Now, Mr. Holman, do you have something to say?
No one in this room has seen what I've seen in my 34-year career.
Very well.
No one has experienced what I've experienced. I've saw many dead bodies coming across this border. And you want to talk about the memo? This memo is one option to stop death. Not just about enforcing the law, stop death. If you want to legalize illegal immigration, good luck with that, because it's going to get a hell of a lot worse on that border. If you say, well, okay, from now on, there will be no consequence, no deterrence. It's not illegal to come to this country illegally. More families would come. 31% women would be raped. More children would die. We're a nation of laws. If you don't like it, sir, change it. You're the legislator. I'm the executive branch, and I've served my country honorably for 34 years. And I will not sit here and have anybody say that I don't care about children because you're not the same color as my children.
Thank you very much.
Ridiculous. Yeah, pulling the race card's getting really, really old. Ascribing white male privilege is getting really old. Implying that people are racist because that's how they perceive such a person with a particular skin tone is getting really old. And actually, that tactic reveals who the true racists really are. If you're fixated on race, maybe you're the one who's racist. If you're talking about it all the time and playing the blame game, maybe you're the one who's racist. If you're part of a political party that hatched the KKK, that's probably a good indicator that you're racist. As for Homan's comment, if you don't like that law, change it, you're the legislator, I think it's safe to say that most sane people don't want these feelings-based psychopaths making moral laws. They've already done enough damage, and I think it's time to stop. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the Google Thought Police in the comments section below. And remember, guys, if you want to support this channel, my Patreon, PayPal, Bitcoin, and Subscribestar links are in the description below. But one of the best things you can do is like and share this video. That's about the best way we can resist the YouTube algorithm. If you guys enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, and share it with everybody you know. Also, check out over 100 hard-hitting designs in the shirt store, and if you want to support more content, hit me up on Patreon or PayPal. All those links will be in the description and in the pinned comment. I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.